Hello everybody, today we bring you week 8 of the PWC. We are up against Seth Flyer, and yeah, unfortunately I'm very short on time, so we're not gonna talk much about our team. We brought a Choice Band Sidegar. We have Tapu Koko, I don't remember the item, I think it was Expert Belt. We have Greninja C Move, C Fighting because Seth had access to a Blissey, but he didn't bring it. Then we have Birition, which I think it was Life Orb or Expert Belt, one of the two items. Then we have a Focus Edge, Lead, Garchomps finally making his debut here. With Stealth Rocks, U-Turn, Stone Edge, whatever. Then we have a Rainbow Seismitoad, especially defensive. Because if you see our team, Scarf Chandelure rapes me, literally. And unfortunately, in my entire draft, I don't have a good answer to that. Oh, probably should bring like Tauros because it's a normal type, but still Tauros would take a shit down from a fire type move. So Chandelure, right off the bat, a huge problem. Seth brought the Mega Blastoise, Hippowdon, Owl, CGI, I mean, Chandelure, Mandibuzz, and Grumble. Seth had access to a Blissey and an Umbreon and a Salamence, which put in so much work against my team, but he didn't decide to bring them, so we just jump right into the battle. As we're going to lead our chops, he leads Chandelure. Right off the bat, he goes for Shadow Ball. Here was this, I was debating if going for Rocks or just go for Stone Edge, and we're actually going to decide to go for Stone Edge. So unfortunately, we're not going to have Rocks this match, which is kind of unfortunate. As he does reveal his Scarf because he has sped my Garchomps, obviously. It's gonna take me out with two Shadow Balls. We have kind of forced to go into Greninja now, and we're gonna go for Scold. I was suspecting there the Grumble, but he goes into Blast. It was probably pretty much the best play. Should have gone for Dark Pulse. Anyways, we're gonna go into our Spread Seismitoad. Here, I should have Rocks and Seismitoad as well, but I never thought about it, so we're gonna go for a Toxic, and then it's coming the CGI. And I know this team might want to trap whatever, so I'm going to Sidegar, but he goes for the C move, which this shit is going to hurt, because we are offensive Sidegar, we're Choice Banded, and it does a lot of damage. It does 76%. We're going for the outrage, however, even though he has a Grumble, we cannot mess around with this CGI, as we managed to kill it off. In comes Grumble. We can't do anything about this, so we just have to lose our Sidegar basically by turn 8, which is terrible because now we are down 4-5. We're gonna go into Coco. Here I make kind of a questionable play. I didn't think I played correctly this game, and also my prep was very bad, because I prepped in like, when I say 10 to 15 minutes, because I kind of was so confident that Seth was gonna bring his fat stuff, but he did not. I'm pretty sure this Grumble was like very offensive. As you're going to see, we're not gonna, what the hell, we're going to miss on the KO, and player was gonna do 95%. We're able to take it out afterwards. Unfortunately, he brings it to Hippowdon. Here we don't have Grass Knot. If we had it, we would go for it. So he's gonna set up his Rocks, and basically Tapu Koko is dead because he's gonna come in 2 Rocks. We're gonna Scold the Hippo. As you can see, that Scold from Uninvested Toad did 50%, and that Earthquake did 41. So max HP Toad. So it kind of makes me to believe this Hippo has a it's probably like very offensive. Just because I don't think an uninvested Skull should do that much to a freaking Hippowdon, and that Earthquake did way too much to me. So we're gonna go for it's a roll to kill here. Unfortunately, we don't get it. However, I think the max was like 55, and he's going to crit us very quick. So that's just insane for me. That's insanely bad. Here we should have gone actually into Greninja, but we're going to go into Birition, and we're gonna go for the Leaf Blade. As he goes into Mandibuzz, I obviously cannot stay here to take a Brave Bird because that would be really bad for me. as we're going to sack off Coco to the rocks. And this game is looking very tough. He's gonna go for a knockoff here. Reveal the knockoff. Our only play here is going Greninja. A Braver will hurt, but as you're gonna see, we're going to freeze this Mandibus. And that Ice Beam only did 43%, which tells me this thing is fully specially defensive. So we're going for another one, and he stays frozen. And then we're going to go for another Ice Beam here, and lower the match to a 2 versus 3. Incoming is Blastoise, and this was pretty big turn. So Blastoise definitely carrying the Aura Sphere. There's no reason why he would not have it. And I have a Burisam. So if he goes for this is kind of like a 50-50. If he goes for the Aura Sphere as we go into Burisam, we obviously chew a hit because Burisam has a lot of naturally SPF bulk. And then we can go for a Leaf Blade afterward, killing something, killing Mamo, killing Chandelure, killing this Blastoise. Or he can go for Ice Beam as we stay in with the Greninja. Ice Beam, expecting the Burisam obviously. And we could chip it down with Dark Pulse, because as you're going to see later on this match, this thing being at the percentage he's at is very annoying. He's actually going to win the 50-50 as he goes for the Ice Beam and not the Aura Sphere. Here's something dies, however, just like I said, Burisam is going to take down the Hippowdon. We're going to take sand damage, and now the Chandelure comes out. So here he goes for the Flamethrower. Here we could have switched Greninja. I would have switched in Greninja because I was on range of Energy Ball. Like Burisam could have left the Energy Ball at this point, at that percentage, at 20%. If we had if we had a Water Shuriken, yes, if we have Water Shuriken Greninja here, on Greninja, I would have gone to Greninja, take the hit, go for Water Shuriken next turn, taking out this thing, and then it was Blastoise versus 2, which I couldn't like go for Dark Pulse and then finish the game off with the Leaf Blade. Unfortunately for us, we are not packing the Water Shuriken, and Flamethrower just like 40% to Greninja, so we would have been able to take 2, but we would have died to Sand next turn. Either way though, I think I should have switched into Greninja no matter what, because Burisam being alive could have beat the Blastoise, but then again, if he switched, he just clicked Flamethrower and won. So we're gonna go for the Dark Pulse. The only way to win is by flinching, which we do not do, and Aura Sphere is like a move that doesn't miss. So we're going to lose to Seth 1-0. Yeah, this really sucks. However, we managed to get it down to a 1-0 instead of a 4-0, because if we didn't freeze the Mandibus, we would have been in such a huge trouble. So Blastoise ended up beating us here. Like I said, if I had Water Shuriken, I maybe would have done the Greninja switch and potentially could have won this game, because in a 1v1 scenario, Burisam outcode the Blastoise with the Leaf Blade. We might have gone down to Saturn plus Rocks, but he died first, so it would have been a double down, which we would have won because of the outcode closes. So he dies, we die after, we won. But we didn't have Water Shuriken. Really regret it on my prep. I just feel I didn't prep enough for Chandelure, man. Even though we got huge hit early on. By the way, if my bird will have a better ability, it has the Fighest, I think that's how you say it, which cuts you attack if you're under half. So that's where Stunish didn't kill, which is so unfortunate. But yeah, I would just lose this match. And now we are, what's the record? I think we're 5-3. We are 5-3 or 6? No, wait. I don't remember. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure we are 5-3 with this loss. With a plus 10 differential, I think. I don't remember right off my bat, or right off the top of my head. But unfortunately, we lose. Next week we are taking up against Colton. That's a pretty hype match. because there's a good friend of mine. I eliminated him out of playoffs last season, so he's definitely gonna try to get revenge for that. And his team is insanely scary. He has Rain and Hell, so it's gonna be hell to prep for. But we're gonna, this time I'm really gonna put a lot of effort on team building, because we're right now in playoff contention. But if Kyle starts winning and we keep losing like this, it's not gonna be pretty. So yeah, this was all. Thank you for watching. This was Takio, and I'll see y'all later.